Hey folks, I'm Kevin and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe, the like, the share button. And underneath there is a link where you can reach out to me on my website if you have any questions about what I'm going to show you today or about how to order one of these instruments. The reason I'm making this video is because I've had tons of requests about this instrument, the Wink Dulcimeditation, dulcimer, and also about how to play it in a 3-string and a 4-string style in several different tunings, in a style which I created called dulcimeditation style. It came about because in 2015 I had an existential crisis and I had to recreate my life without stress, living a life that was inspired. I didn't want to live in the Midwest anymore, so I found a way to move out to beautiful San Diego and make it as a dulcimer player and a concert guy and make records and do painting. And really, I created a life that I really loved. New relationships, positive ideas, and a healthy attitude. And this is what I teach people. A lot of people are very stressed out these days and going through a lot of existential things themselves. And they're stuck. They don't know how to get out of it. And that's what I teach people. I do retreats and I also teach one-to-one. If you want to know more about that, you can look at my website and it'll tell you all about that. So I want to introduce you to the Wink Dulcimer. This is an instrument that I conceived of for meditative playing styles. It's also good for regular styles as well. It's made of woods that are very mellow and sweet. Redwood on the top, cherry on the back and the sides. And when these woods get older, they get really, really, really beautiful. Not that they're not now. The instrument was manufactured for me by the Dulcimer Shop in Mountain View, Arkansas, and the sound holes are made by a friend of mine, Robert Worth, kind of a cosmic design that I really love. It has a micarta fretboard, a 1.5 fret and 8.5 fret, and you can plug it in. Now, you can only get these instruments through me. You can click the website and write to me about it. You can't buy them anywhere else. And today I'm going to show you how to play in the 3-string and the 4-string style in several different tunings. So the first thing I want to tell you before I show you this is it's really important, if you're going to learn to relax and sort of do a meditation and get inspired, to breathe deeply first. Okay, and you're going to breathe deeply when you play the dulcimer too. But it's a very simple exercise. Let me go over it very quickly. You inhale for the count of 4, you hold it for the count of 4, and then you release it for the count of 4. And you do this 5 or 6, maybe 7 times. So I'm going to do it twice. You can do it with me if you want. So first you inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And release, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And release, 2, 3, 4. That'll really show you out in any kind of situation. So this is in a 3-string position. If you see the bridge here, you can have it arranged like this with the double melody string. This is the bass string, the middle string, and the melody string. This is a tuning called Mixoldydian. It's D, A, D. D, A, D. And what you're going to do is you're going to play very, very, very slowly and sort of sink into it. When I sit down in the mornings to play this, and I also do this throughout the day and sometimes in the evening, there's tons and tons of things on my mind. I put them on the back shelf and I only pay attention to the sound of what I'm playing. I don't want you to read music. I don't want you to struggle. I don't want you to figure anything out. Let go. Just let go. All that stuff. Turn your cell phone off, okay? Get in a room by yourself. This is called me time, okay? This is 10, 15 minutes all by yourself, for yourself, okay? This is a gift to yourself. You'll find that when you play, the things that are really important will come to the front. So if I have a list of things I want to do, and I'm not quite sure what I should be doing that day, I don't think about them, but as I play the dulcimer, they kind of move to the front. And that's how I literally figured out my life. Move to the front, move to San Diego, get rid of stressful people, help a lot of people learning what you do. And this is exactly what I do. So of course I play the dulcimer in my lap, but for this purpose I'm just going to hold it up like this. You're going to just pluck each string individually. And kind of breathe with it slowly. And then you can fret it on the bass string. Or the melody string. So something like that, very, very simple. That's a major tuning called Mixoldydian. Now I'm going to tune it down to a minor tuning called Aeolian. Now the interesting thing about this dulcimer is because you have the 1.5 fret, it really has this minor scale built into it. But I'm going to tune it down anyway. So it's D on the bass, A, and then C. And again, if you play it in a very simple style, it's... Let me hold it up and do it for you. The slower you go, and the deeper you breathe, the more chilled time you get. It really takes you out. It's pretty amazing. And then the other one, let's see, we're going to make it AAD. That's Ionian tuning, so it's AAD. Again, the same thing. Just something very simple and quiet like this. Now there's more to this which I teach privately, but for this video that's just a very, very basic idea. Then we're going to loosen up the second string and the third string. We're going to move them over to a 4-string position. A lot of people have this on their dulcimer, but they don't really use it, which is kind of curious to me because it really gives you a fuller sound. And I'll show you exactly what I'm doing here. So that's what it looks like now, 4 equidistant strings. And for this, we're going to keep this in Ionian, the last tuning. So it's going to be on the melody A, the second string is A, the third string will be A, and the bass will be D. So what's nice about this is it just gives you more strings to play with. You could also maybe chord if you want. As long as it's easy and simple for you. So that's in the Ionian tuning, and then I'm going to tune it back up to Mixoldydian, the other major tuning. I like to use a tuner, but for this video, so here it is, it's D, A, D, D. For this video, I'm just doing it by ear. The thing I like about this tuning is you can put your finger on the second fret of the melody and the first fret of the second string and get beautiful ambient chords. And I have these chords. If you write to me at the website, I can email these to you. Slowly, pretty. And if you have the 1.5 fret, you can do things like this. And I like to ride the bass string too. Or octaves. So the whole concept is that you're looking at a beautiful cosmic instrument, which is a reminder that there's a whole lot more going on out there than we think, than just this human form, as they say, or as I like to say, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So it's a beautiful cosmic kind of thing to look at. It's got the stars with the idea of the moon and wink and just chill out time. And you have this very, very mellow sounding instrument. If you get inventive and you want to plug it in, you can do all kinds of interesting effects, which will space out even more. But for those purists, this has just a really soothing style. There's plenty of time to learn all the fancy stuff. There's plenty of time to go to all the dulcimer festivals and pick up new tricks. But this, the whole trick to this is simple, slow. Simple, slow, and breathe. Simple, slow, and breathe. And people say, oh, that's too easy. Trust me and ask the students that I teach. The hardest thing is slowing it down and remembering to breathe. If you do it right, if you play it right and you breathe and you play slowly, when you get done, wow, are you going to feel wonderful. You're going to feel really, really mellow. And then later, of course, you can, just do your normal thing on the dulcimer. So I want to end the video by telling you that for a lot of people these days, it's a very stressful time. People are looking for relationships because they're lonely. There's a lot of reconfiguring about what am I going to do? I lost my job. It is within your power to find people you love. It's in your power to create your own business. I do it as a dulcimer player, okay? I've made a living as a dulcimer player for 48 years. I could have done something silly like gone to college, but no, I had to be a dulcimer player. You can create the life you want if you know how to do it and you have the support behind you, okay? I'm happy to show you how to do that because that's what I do in workshops and one-on-one. But you can do it in other ways. You first need the intention, and you first need to give yourself the gift of knowing that you have a tremendous amount of possibilities, all those dreams out there that you've never quite reached, you can. And the dulcimer is one beautiful way to find them. So I hope this video was helpful. I can't believe I got through it without sneezing because it's allergy season out here. And I want you to have a wonderful day, night, week. Whenever you're viewing this, please remember to hit the subscribe button and send me your comments and questions. I'd love to be in touch with you. I consider you guys my extended family. So, as my friend Dr. Ganeshan always says, go in peace, not in pieces, and I'll see you in the next one.